maintenance fees and the fear of legal action. Do you have timeshare that you want to get rid of, but maybe you don't know who to turn to for help? Well, Karen and Brian Holloway with family-owned Lonestar Transfer in Rockwell, they're joining us to help us eliminate those timeshare maintenance fees. Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing this morning?
This is a real problem, especially with everything that's going on recently right now. But first, Karen, let's talk about many reasons why people want out of their timeshare.
Well, I will tell you one of the biggest reasons why people want out of their timeshare is the maintenance fees. And it's this time of year when the maintenance fees become due. And so many of our timeshare owners that we talk to, our clients, share with us that they have a timeshare for a long time. And they used it and they enjoyed it, but they've come to a time in their life when they're not using it anymore. And they want those maintenance fees to go away.
Yeah, well, you're leaving money on the table with that, especially if we aren't using your timeshare, of course. But as I mentioned before, let's talk about some people who might have been affected recently with all of the hurricanes in Florida, here in Texas, even the Caribbean. What tips do you have for them to kind of get out of their timeshare?
Well, yeah, it's such a tragedy when stuff like that happens. And really the only advice that I could give them is to somebody that wants to get out of a timeshare in that area is to give us a call and talk to one of our advisors and see how we can help them out of that situation.
How many timeshare owners have you helped get out of their timeshare?
We've had the privilege of helping over 4,000 people get out of their timeshare. Yes, ma'am.
Wow, that is a lot of people you are helping.
Oh, yeah.
That's a lot of maintenance fees that they don't have to pay any longer.
That's right, and we hear that all the time. We can't tell you how many thank yous we get for us doing the right thing for them.
Yeah. Well, let's continue helping people, though let's also address some challenges that some timeshare owners are facing whenever they are trying to get out of these maintenance fees.
You know, I think one of the biggest challenges is when a timeshare owner decides that they really don't want their timeshare any longer and they don't know where to turn. They're bombarded with phone calls, being invited to hotel meeting rooms or restaurants, and they never even requested any of this information, and they really don't know where to turn. And what's nice is they find that Lonestar Transfer is actually a local company and that we can get them out of their timeshare.
It seems like other approaches are very aggressive.
Yes.
And just almost very uncomfortable, and then you make this very pleasant. But what can we expect for those who might be in the situation where they want to get out of their timeshare, get out of the maintenance fees? What should they expect when they give you a call?
You know, when they call our office, what we're going to do is we're just going to ask them a few questions. Obviously, there's hundreds of timeshares and there's hundreds of different situations. And so we're going to have them speak to one of our advisors. They're just going to get their specific situation and be able to give them a guaranteed solution to get out of their timeshare.
Okay, you guys hear that? There is hope. You know, with all the tragic weather that just happened recently and all of the hurricanes, this might be top on mind for you. You don't have to stress anymore. In fact, here's the number to call, and you can start that process today. It's 972-722-3166. For more info on getting out of your timeshare fees, or simply head over to their website. It's lonestartransfer.com.